Hello, Nuggets. It's your favorite TT from Divine Me 1111 Spiritual Guidance, and I do hope you're doing well. All right, Capricorn, happy birthday. If you would like, you can tap into the $10 30-minute reading that I have for you for all of Capricorn season. That is my birthday gift to you. So get in contact with me to schedule that, okay? We're going to get into some general energies for today. I'm trying to light the Palo Santos on this candle that I have over here, so trying to make sure I don't burn myself up, burn up nothing, but I want to get this lit. It's okay. All right. Lit. All right. So, I don't know about y'all, but yesterday's message, that came from a whole other different dimension. And not that they don't all the time, but that one just, that general message just hit hard. So go check that out. Y'all excuse me, this bra strap is wearing my scene out. Okay. Anywho, let's go ahead and get into it. Channel songs. We have Gerald, Levert, Baby Hold On to Me. Joelle James, Apply Pressure. And that one led into, if you've heard it, that one led into Mariah Carey's Honey. And I'm getting a lot of course, it's a lot of romantic energy from those channel songs. This has a lot to do with, in some ways, an obsession. In some ways, but it's more of a, gosh, I can't think of the name of the song or how it goes, but it's more of this energy of, I'm looking, let me see if I can get it from the perspective, the right thing. It's the person, and the person is looking at someone, but there's someone looking at the person, if that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. And it was a song back in like the early 80s or the 70s or something. I don't know, I don't remember. But it's this energy of kind of, it kind of does feel like a third party situation, and I hope not, because I'm over that. It's so done. But it's this energy of, okay, since there are two females with the channel songs, let's do it this way. There's a female who's looking at a guy. The guy is not looking at her. He's actually looking at another female, if that makes sense. So, and I don't like using this word because we are all, learning and teaching and all that stuff, but it's like that energy of the male is with a karmic, with someone that he had to learn lessons with, needed to learn lessons with. And now the lessons have been learned, but in some way, some instance, somehow there's a situation where he feels as if he's stuck, like, be that a long-term commitment, be that children, be it marriage, what have you, whatever it is, he feels like he is in this situation, he's stuck in this situation, he doesn't want to be in this situation, but he is. Now, Does it have to be him with another female? No, this could be him in a contract with a job, or him stuck in a lease that he doesn't want to be in. Whatever it is, it's a contract, and he feels like he is obligated and he is stuck. Where there is another outside energy that he would much rather be with. And you can switch out he for she. She could be in a situation that she does not want to be in. However, looking at something else outside of that situation, wanting to be more in this situation than they are with that one. Okay, there's that. So, if we take romance off of it, because y'all know that wears me out. Say you or the person, whatever, is in a job that they absolutely loathe, but of course, there are bills to be paid. There are, Caesar outside things that need to be, addressed and taken care of. And there's something else, something other that you would rather be doing. You would rather be focusing on your business, or creating a business, or building a business, or going to a new career, something that you would much rather be in. But you're in this place and space that you are in right now. You don't really want to be, but kind of have to be for the time being. There's that. All right. So, but there's this pull, there is this pressure to want to be elsewhere, doing something else, knowing or feeling like there is another purpose, another place and space where you feel drawn. So, y'all take that as it applies for you. I'm also getting with this baby, hold on to me. There's an energy or what have you that is really, there's two things with that. Either that's really holding on and really does not want to let go, wants to keep the situation the way it is, or the other side of that is there's a need to be patient, or an asking to please be patient, just give me a little while longer, don't let go kind of energy. So, all right. Gosh, there's more. And I'm getting again with the two songs. With the second song, there's two different things. There's this applying pressure in that someone is saying, if you do this, then I'm going to do this, and whatever it is going to be some sort of negative outcome. Whereas the other side of that is applying pressure and testing your gangster, and like, okay, you know what? I have to take this leap of faith. I'm being so drawn and so called to do whatever this is I have to apply pressure to myself and, put my own foot to the fire and say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this, or what have you. So there's that. All right. So take that as it applies. Okay, nuggets. Okay. Wow. I'm telling y'all, these last couple of days, these messages not been playing. All right. TT Music Oracle messages. Let's do this. All right. I'm getting, how a fish hook, I'm getting a fish hook kind of image. And I'm also getting like the, if you guys have seen, I'm sure most of you have, Night at the Apollo, where, if whoever it is not good at whatever, they come out with the hook and, pull them away. So take that as it applies. All right. It's a lot going on. All right. Don't be afraid. I'm getting somebody's afraid of that happening. They're putting themselves out there, and whatever the situation is, being laughed at and mocked or whatever. Well, the thing is first of all, it doesn't matter. If it's something that you love to do, then you love to do it. But you'll never know unless you actually try. Rather than being afraid, just try it and do it. And if it doesn't work, you can always try something else. Okay? All right. All right. Shift. Okay. So we have Boot Up by LMA. They'll Never Be by, it's either Switch or DeBarge. I wrote on here Switch, and I'm finding out that it's possibly DeBarge. Either way, DeBarge was a part of it. So, anywho. And Respect by Miss Aretha. So, going along with the storyline of the hook and, getting booed or whatever. That's what I'm getting with this Boot Up, being afraid of putting yourself out there and being mocked or laughed at or booed or whatever, and going through that energy of being embarrassed. Well, like I said, you'll never know unless you try, unless you do it. Just, I'm getting this, there's more respect in actually trying. You'll respect yourself more if you actually try and, fail, rather than not trying at all. That whole shoulda, coulda, woulda thing. I mean, things happen and you never know. Whitney Houston, how will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? Well, okay, you'll never know unless you put yourself out there. How will you know if whatever you're, thinking of will work unless you apply yourself? Apply for that job, apply for their position, apply for the loan, whatever it is. Just put yourself out there. They can't tell you nothing but no. Okay. So now that you know the outcome, now what? Because the thing is, it's either a yes or a no. If it's a yes, it's like, okay, oh shit, they said yes. Now, give everything that you have with what you're doing and build on it. And if it's no, then go back to the drawing board and tweak some stuff. Okay? If it's, like a relationship or whatever, and they say no, they turn you down, they reject you, well, okay, their loss. You're an awesome motherfucking person. It's not you, it's them. Just, this is just my personal thing, because, I'm learning my badassery. Hair flip. Anywho, I don't want to talk about it. Don't y'all? Whatever. There are just some people who cannot handle your spirit, and that's okay. It's okay. There are some people that you can't handle their spirit, and it's okay. It's fine. It really is. Yeah, it may, kind of sting a little bit for a minute. You may get a little disappointed for a second, but it'll be all right. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and the rejection of one is going to keep you from living your life. That sounds like some internal work that needs to be done. Hey, I'm not just talking to y'all, I'm talking to me too. I had to go through that. I had to get my whole existence together. But one person's opinion, hell, 10 people's opinion, 1,000,000 people's opinion on what you're doing makes no matter. Does it make you happy? Now, we always got to put this disclaimer out there. If you're doing something that is hurting other people, like seriously, physically, mentally hurting other people, because I don't play the dozens and all that stuff. I don't do all that. Words have power. So, I don't do all that. But there are people who make their living off of, putting other people down and making fun of other people. The main thing that comes to my mind right now is the Clumps, where Dave Chappelle was going in on Sherman. But then, we flip that script and karma comes back around, and Buddy Love eats his ass up. He didn't feel too good, did he? He looking all, he felt like he had been accosted. Well, how do you think people feel when you do that? Turnabout is fair play. The scales always balance. Karma is not a bitch. Karma is fair. Let's think about that. Yes, so there is that. As long as you are respecting yourself and you are respecting others, do what brings you joy. Do what makes you happy. Doesn't matter if not another soul on this planet wants to support you. Especially, I'm speaking from experience. Especially when it is those who are closest around you. Especially then. Do what you do anyway. Strangers will support you. God will send you people to support you. Trust me when I tell you, I know. God will send strangers to support you. Did God not say in the Bible, did he not tell Abraham to get away from his kinsmen? Because they wasn't going to understand. They was doing what they were doing with their, beliefs or what have you. And Abraham was told, get away from your kinsmen. Was it Abraham? I'm not sure, but I remember it's in the Bible somewhere, and I want to say it's in Genesis. But was told to get away from your kinsmen. Jesus, now, and this I do know, Jesus had to leave his his place of birth. He had to leave, not place of birth, not Bethlehem. He had to leave Nazareth because they were like, oh, he's nobody. He's just the son of a carpenter. Let that be. So we already know if they made fun of Jesus, who are you? And I don't care what it is that you believe. I don't. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the story itself. That's what I'm speaking of. The story itself. So do what you do. You're supposed to be here for a purpose. And if whatever it is that you're doing brings you joy and gives you is fire on you, continue to do it. Continue to do it, because your spark will spark someone else, will spark someone else, will spark someone else. It only takes a flicker. It only takes the faith the size of a mustard seed. Put some respect on your own name. They don't have to. But those that don't, hey, cut them off. It is what it is. We holding people accountable around here. What's under here? With arms wide open by creed. This is what you are to live by. From here on out, you are declaring to yourself, hey, it is what it is. Now, either you're going to arms wide open and embrace me and I embrace you, or it's arms wide open and it's like, hey, I release you. I release this line of thinking, or I accept it. It's all on you. It's perspective and perception. What other people think, what other people see is on them. Now, if they have the heart to come and ask you about whatever it is that you're doing, engage them. If they're going to sit back and assume, let them do that. They don't have nothing to do with you. That's not on you. That's on them. Let them assume. Until they know, they just talking out the side of their neck. I think I'm going to leave it there. We've done our little worldly thing with the with the channel songs. But these TT music oracles have been given a whole other different kind of message. If you booed up, be booed up. Respect each other, love each other, and if you can't do that, cut it off. Ain't got time for it. That whatever that energy is in the middle that's trying to hold on for dear life because they don't want to let go or grow, you don't have time. You got stuff to do. There is a call on your life. All right? All right, Nuggets. That was fun. I love you. I love you from my soul. Please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, yeah, do all that. I love you. I love you from my soul. And I send you all blessings and light. Take care.